Day 161, everybody. This week I had demos with my first potential customers, and I'm building the system for collecting video testimonials from employees. Remind you guys of what I'm doing right now, what my plan is at the moment. I am building a no-code tool basically for creating company pages. So employer branded pages like about pages, career pages, job postings. And I'm using this as a way to get in the door with companies so I can learn about their hiring process and build out my candidate experience product, which is really where I'm wanting to head. So I feel like this gives me a really good offer. I can design really nice pages for these companies, show it to them in a demo, and then try to get them on the hook for using that product, and then upsell them basically to this candidate experience where when they're hiring people, the people that they are hiring in their funnel get this really clear process of step one is this interview, step two is this interview, maybe there's an assessment, and basically clarity around that process, as well as the ability to send friendly rejection or acceptance messages based on how that candidate performs, and seeing videos of the people they're going to interview. So really creating a very friendly candidate experience and boosting that employer's brand in terms of talent acquisition. So I'm really excited because this week I had my first demos with potential customers. So I had one-on-one calls with them, showed them what I'm offering. They seem very interested. Hopefully I can get some of them to convert. So I want to show you guys how I prepared for this and what I did for these demos. Okay, so first of all, I went to their site and checked out their employer brand as it stands today. So I checked out LinkedIn, I checked out their website, if they even have an about page. And in this case, this one is it's a really great about page. It's all about this development agency called EchoBind. And I basically took their content and I turned it into what I think I could offer in my product. So this is the design that I showed them that I've sort of reworked. So I took a lot of their content, and the main thing I really wanted to highlight was, how interested they were in sharing and being transparent with their employees about they care about work-life balance. They care about doing remote well. I showed them, this could be your team. Maybe some of them have video testimonials. When you click on them, you get to actually meet each person on the team. But then more than that, on their career page, this is that moment where, like, if you're somebody who's looking for a job, you're going to the about pages of the companies you're looking into. And wouldn't it be amazing to see a introduction from the leadership team maybe that says, here's why we created this company, why we care about our employees, employee testimonials, so you can actually see what people who are in the trenches think about, working here. And it's basically like an Amazon review for your company. You wouldn't buy a product on Amazon without checking the reviews, most likely. And I feel like that's the way it's going for taking job offers, is you really want to know that the company that you're working with is going to be a good company to work with. So here in this case, I've got like a couple of sample people that maybe they want to showcase, and then on their actual job posting pages, give it a really nice look. They're deciding to share their benefits, have some of the people on the team that you would be applying for right here, so you know who's going to be part of the team. And then moving forward to that, I wanted to show them like what my candidate experience could be like. And I think I've shown you guys this before, but we're kind of switching gears now. This is somebody who's actually applied for a job at this company, and this is the portal that they get access to. And so they can see the interview with maybe somebody in HR for the first meeting, and then they meet some people on the engineering team, and then maybe they have like a final interview with the leadership, and then at the end they potentially get an offer. So this is a really rough sketch of where I want to go. I think there's going to be a lot more concreteness to this, and it's going to get a lot better, but this is what I want to learn about. I'm not ready to build this product yet. I need people to work with. So I wanted to show them where I was headed, but I really wanted to show them how I could rethink their design and provide them with a really interactive site for their employer brand so that talent can really feel confident about wanting to get a job there. The other thing I really wanted to stress here was that I'm doing this completely for free. There's no cost to it for them at all. All I want is feedback. They can have lifetime free access to any of the products that come out of this process, because I really just want to be grinding and repeating on the customer feedback that they get so I can make the best product I can make. And then to give you guys an idea of how I followed up with this company is after that demo happened, I sent them a really detailed email to basically give them everything they need for the next steps. I would never send an email that's this detailed cold. Like I would never do this out of the gate. This is only after I've had a full demo with somebody and I'm looking to solidify that relationship, I basically wanted to re-summarize my offer. I wanted to show, this is 100% for free. I do want to share this on my YouTube channel and TikTok, but I'm not asking for any kind of payment. I'm giving them concrete next steps. So I want them to check out the prototypes that I created for them, and I want them to give me feedback on how those pages could be so I can finalize it for them. And then showing them exactly how they're going to be able to use this. It's just a script tag on their website. And then I kind of closed with a legal statement, just basically to say, I'm cool with this being the written agreement, this email, but I also have a formal contract at the ready if they would like to do that. And so this is the agreement that I came up with. I am not a legal expert in the slightest, so please don't take this as legal advice, but I've seen enough contracts over time that I feel confident enough to put something together that's not going to screw me later. Having a contract, in my opinion, is really just about clarity of what you're offering and making it very explicit about who's responsible for what. So I downloaded a whole bunch of free templates from the web and read a bunch of different sort of service contract agreements, and I put something together that I could use for this. And ultimately, I'll have my terms on the site to cover my users, but in this beginning part, when I'm doing this like one-off business, I feel like some companies are going to want this contract agreement to be ready. So I just wanted to have something all set in case they do ask for that. So the feedback I got in these meetings was very positive. I feel like I had a very good vibe going with these folks. It's still a question as if they're going to accept the work and let's actually proceed and become a customer. Really cross my fingers on that. But this is a rinse and repeat kind of situation. You're always going to get better. I'm still offering this for free. So there are lots of chances for companies to get in on this early. So now that I'm starting to get these first customer demos and I'm starting to get things moving, I feel like I need to get that collection system running so that when these people do say yes, we're ready to start putting something together and I can respond really quickly and kind of blow them away. So in Figma, I've designed up this collection system for basically employees to submit video testimonials and fill out their sort of team profile. So in my prototype demo, it kind of looks like this, and you log in and it's super simple. So what I'm going for right now is cleanliness and very just simple ease of use, but it's not super organized. It's not like where it's going to be eventually. It's not super polished. I just want this system in place so that people can actually use the product. We can get those pages out there, the branded, employer branded experience pages. So as an example, this is the person, Jane Doe here. She can take a photo, she can upload a photo, and she can record her video introduction. And then basically the company can have these open requests for content. So okay, we'd like a video testimonial on the About page. We'd like a video testimonial or an introduction on the interview page or the job posting page. So they can create all these different requests. And then as a candidate, you can come in here and basically record these videos or upload company photos. So this is like, hey, let's get pictures of everybody drinking coffee so we can put it on the site. So I need that system in place. This is what I want it to look like. And here's what I've got actually built. So here's that same page, that intro page. And we're going to log in. And we're in. So basically I'm going to be manually creating these organization sites. So it's going to be like, /org/Acme, whatever it is. And I'm going to upload their logo for them and then give them a way to basically have their employees come in here. I've got this ability to take a photo. So I've got this, let's just take one real quick. And I can retake it, save it, whatever I need to do. And behind the scenes right now, it's basically shrinking that image, keeping it optimized, and so that it's going to load quickly. And I'm supposed to update this, so I definitely have a bug there. But recording video introductions and then instructions for employees to record these videos is another option they have. And then the various requests for content. So this is almost working at this point. I definitely have some bugs to work out, but the actual collection of this stuff is working. And I used a lot from Snaptro, that technology of the camera and everything like that. I rethought it a little bit, but mostly came from the building of Snaptro. Basically, we're at this place now where I'm getting close on the collection system actually being functional, and I can start showing that to customers. And then I can use that content to build those company pages. In terms of hosting this, I don't know what this product's going to be yet. I don't know the name of the product. I don't exactly know the full scope of the product and how I want to frame it. So I don't really want to come up with a domain name yet. So I'm going to host this on New Teammate because This is just going to be an internal collection site for these companies. When they actually use their page, it's just going to be a script tag that goes on their own site. So they'll, their customers, their visitors will never see newteammate.com. So for now, I'm going to be hosting it kind of on a path off of New Teammate. I got all the infrastructure set up. It's already ready to go. And then as I learn more and figure this out, we'll fully productize this and it will become its own domain, its own application. And to prepare for that, in my Airtable database, my temporary sort of database situation, I've got this sort of like prefix RU because I've given this a code name, Runicorn. I want something unique that's easy to search and find in my files, and something that I can use forever as like the code name of the project, because I don't know what the project name is going to be, and you need to know what the name is in terms of the code organization. Yeah, I basically got these different tables for the system ready to go, so that when I do actually host it for real, there won't be any changes to the backend. It's just going to be a matter of like moving some paths around in the website. So yeah, this is starting to get really exciting. I'm feeling like I'm definitely onto something, especially with the candidate experience piece of this. And I'm really hopeful that building these employer branded pages, the about pages, career pages, all that stuff for companies is a really good foot in the door. So if you or anybody you know is looking for that, I'm still offering this for free. Probably will do it for a couple more weeks until I get enough customers to get kind of that right amount of feedback. I'm also looking to you guys for anything that might help build a candidate experience. So if you have like personal history with a good process or a really, really bad process, please leave it in the comments. We can sort of chat about, what is the right kind of experience for somebody who's applying for a job? What do they want to see? Well, that's it for this week. Don't forget to check me out on TikTok at Colin Makes Software, and I will see you guys next week.